Hello. Let's go over the final boss fight. Spoiler, I guess, technically, if... It's not a spoiler. Don't watch this if you're not trying to figure out how to beat the boss. It's going to be more of a... I'm going to have it running in the background. It's from the stream the other night. I'm going to talk over myself in the game, so I'll mute in-game what I'm saying. Usually I'm just swearing. But I'll explain the mechanics of the boss. So, A, you'll learn how to beat the boss. There's a couple things that took me a long time to figure out. And then, B, you also get Mind's Eye, the trait. Mind's Eye, right here, range damage bonus, 25% at level 20 maxed out. Boom. That's dirty. So you gotta beat the boss to get the Mind's Eye trait. Let's get into it. Ow. Play. Alright, so it's got two phases. This first phase, he's in this little human matrix form. All you gotta do is just dodge and pop him in the head. He does 4 or 5 scripted moves. And he'll come down to a ground pound. Those bursts are always 2. Ground pound. Oh, maybe not. Pretty much 2 dodges will keep you safe from those. Now he goes into phase 2 called Nightmare Mode. This game is the PvE. Where he is, do not waste any of your bullets on this mode. He literally doesn't take any damage. We spent hours just unloading, bringing ammo crates. Don't shoot him. Wait for him to teleport you into a nightmare portal dark zone. All you're going to do is just walk around and dodge his fireballs. And you don't even have to sprint or dive roll. You can just strafe side to side or just walk. You'll see him do a little ballerina spin, and then you'll see red energy consume up into him, and then he'll teleport you. That's coming up, you'll see. You're going to go into a dark zone little area, a nightmare, we'll call it a nightmare zone, where NPCs spawn. There's going to be a portal on either side of this portal. There's going to be a portal on the portal. There's going to be 2 portals on either side of the nightmare zone. Here we go. So you stay in here. You are taking damage slowly the whole time you are in here. You can look at the life bar. As you get kills, you'll see a little green skull pop up in the lower lower right-hand corner. The idea is you want to get as many stacks. Every time you get a kill, it stacks. I apologize, my little glass thing's in the way. What am I at 6 right now? Typically, when you get to about 10, they start spawning beefier enemies. Unfortunately, you do not get health back in this scenario like you do in the temple, where you have the same debuff-ish. So popping a heal over time, kind of recommended. Once you get the 10 buffs, or whatever buffs that you can manage to get, leave through one of the portals, come outside, and now you can unload into them. It's recommended that you use that Fire Hot Shot mod that ignites them on fire. Because look at the numbers at the bottom, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. That helps add stagger. You'll eventually stagger it. When you stagger it, it takes the debuff off, but you'll notice that the dude is now hanging outside of the shell, and now you can do massive damage for a limited time. This is the portion that I missed for an hour trying to fight this boss. Now he's back in this cave. Look at that, 8 damage, so don't shoot him now. Nazi. Portal. Popping health. Heal over time. I'm also using the acid mod. I don't know the names on the top of my head. But I shoot the acid around and it just jumps around and just helps get all these kills really quickly. I'm healing over time. I'm taking damage over time. I'm getting kills. I'm getting the debuffs. We're at 4 right now. 5. Remember, at around 10, the harder enemies start spawning. Some people have talked about farming, like crystals and stuff in here. That's a little much for me, man. But this is also where you can get more ammo, so spend the time to pick up some of the ammo. And usually once I see a tough guy spawn, I usually exit. Or if I start to get low health, like right now, low health. You want to make sure the fire is turned on, otherwise you won't do as much stagger damage.